information. What is the selling price per unit? What are their sales? What are their budget for the future allocation, etc. All information will be there through the cost accounting. So on the basis of the cost accounting information, whether they will be decided whether will be supply goods or raw material on the basis of credit or not. So it means, so this information is also needed to the creditors. Benefit to the government. Government is a completely external users of the cost accounting information. So how they will use? Can anybody tell me? What is the main sources of the government income to running of the operation of the government? What is the main sources of the revenue to the government? Srimeda, anyone? Sabur, Srimeda, Aravind.
So is it funds?
Vaishnavi. What is the main sources of the income to the government? Taxation. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Correct or wrong? Okay. Here, why this cost accounting? Because it is a completely internal information. Because it is a within a organization, within a manufacturing, within a industry. Why this information is needed to the government? See, you know, there are different types of the tax. VAT. You know VAT? What is the meaning of VAT? Value added tax. Correct? GST. Deciding the price, value added tax, and that is the GST, etc. Because all this through the only the cost accounting only provided this type of the information. So therefore, government will be needed this type of the information to deciding the value added tax and the GST, etc. So next one is the benefit to the consumers. How this benefit to the consumer? Can anyone? General. Don't think about the technically, don't think about the logical. These are the completely general awareness cost. So how this cost information is useful to the consumers or public? Yes, anyone? Nowadays you see in Telangana state so many hospitals are now they are imposing fines and COVID treatment is stopped. Why? In Hyderabad itself, only approximately 20 hospitals are not allowed to treat this is the coronavirus treatment. Why? What is the reason? What is the reason? Srimeda, anyone? Government ఎందుకు స్టాప్ చేశారు కొన్ని హాస్పిటల్లో ట్రీట్మెంట్ కరోనా ట్రీట్మెంట్?
So because of the expenses,
they are charging more from the customer.
Yes, sir.
Whether they are actually charging more or not, how know they know? What is the price for the bed? What is the price consultancy charges for the doctor? What is the oxygen price, etc. Because the entire amount is divided into various units. What is the consultancy fees for doctor? What is the bed charges? What is the room charges? What is the oxygen charges? What is the medicine charges? They correct or not? Because the cost accounting will be divided entire amount into various units like medicine cost, bed charges, room rent, doctor consultancy fees, oxygen fees, etc. All together. If they are charging more, then this cost accounting will be providing information. Then the customer will be asked, what is the charges for the doctor? What is the charges for the room rent? What is the charges for the oxygen, etc. Generally, consumer will be asked. Correct or not? So yes, that's why the government they decided. So actually expensive. What is the cost? They are charging more than that. So for this purpose, this information provided because for example, one customer has paid 1 lakh. This 1 lakh is included doctor fees, consultancy, doctor fees, as well as room charges, bed charges, medicine charges, and oxygen, whatever may be treatment. So it means enter units. The 1 lakh is united different cost units. So this all information know the customer. So therefore, they are again complaint to the government, and government is stopped all these hospitals. So because this is provided by the cost accounting only, because enter expenses, enter amount which is paid by the consumer. What is the various heads or various units. So that information only to tell for the cost accounting. So these are the various few advantages. If you know anyone, you can write. No need to ask this. Okay, there are so many advantages are there. Whatever you know, you can write it. No need of the technical terms. Yes, limitation of the cost accounting. Of course, it is a general limitations. It is expensive. Of course, because there is a need of the specific software, or in the case of the inventory management, or need of the specific cost accountant needed, because it is a allocate the separation of the entire expenses into various units. They needed is more technical persons. So this is the sum of the expenses, and this system is more complex because huge information is needed, and there is a need of the more maintenance of the accounts, etc. And all are the technicals. So this is the more complex for the recording of the all the information. Inapplicability of the some costing methods and techniques. Yes. So different areas, different cost methods we have to use. So that may not be possible for the accountant. There is a specific needed person is needed. So that is not suitable for the small organization. Already beginning itself only I told you this is not at all suitable for the small organization, but useful for the only various big manufacturing organization. Lack of accuracy. There is a chances for the manipulation, etc. may be possible in case of the cost accounting. Role of the cost in cost accounting. Yes, it helps choosing from the various among the various alternative course of action. This is one of the important. It helps choosing from among the various alternative course of the action. Best example I will tell you. One pen with me. This pen, what are the materials is there? Can anybody tell me? What are the materials?
So plastic.
Yes. Here I observed three main material. One is the nib. It is a metal. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Number two, plastic. Number three, liquid. It means ink inside. Correct or wrong? These are the three different methods are there. Completely this nib, it is made with metal, ink, liquid. It is a different process, and plastic. So these are the three difference are there. So if you go for the manufacturing of the pen, so you need to establish three different units. Correct or wrong?
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
So instead of that one, so what is the major? Because the here most of the cover plastic. Then after more important is the liquid, that is the ink. Then small item is there, the nib. So what is the cost for the establishment of the each unit? So that is the one of the important. So cost accounting will be provided. What is the cost for the nib? What is the cost for the this is the plastic items, and what is the cost for the liquid? So this is the various alternative. Which one is the cheapest? For example, if the nib is manufacturing more, then instead of that they will be manufacturing, they will buy from the other sources and they use for the final product. Because no, if it is the establishment, if it is required huge investment, more capital is required, some technical persons is required, etc. Instead of that one, if it is better to buy some of the nibs from the various alternative, various availability in the market and install in this pen for the final product. In this case, what happened? The investment will be reduced, more cost saving, etc. will be there. So that's why the cost accounting choose for the various alternative course of the action. Understood? Adamanda,
Yes, sir.
did you understand? Small, various alternative. Just now I told you, three difference are there. So which one? Whether go for the manufacturing, whether go for the buy from the other. Simple. If it is going for the manufacturing of this nib, what is the cost, etc., all should be decided. If the buy, what is the price? Generally, most of the what we are using product, they will purchase from the small unit from the various alternative availability. Then they will use their names. So next one is it helps in the pricing decision. Yes, cost per particular unit. You know, pricing already I told you. Cost means exactly what is the manufacturing price of the product is called as a cost. Price is included, cost plus profit is equal to pricing. So when you know the cost of the product, each unit, then it will be useful for the deciding the what is the price of the this pen. For example, if the manufacturing cost enter all these different metals like the plastic, liquid, this is the metal, etc. For example, it may be cost to 3 rupees. Then what is the price they have to decide? Then they will include some of the profit, maybe 1 rupee, 50 paise, whatever it may be. So then it will be pricing, final price. So this cost accounting will be helpful to the management deciding the price of the product. Next one, it helps the matter related to the replacement of the capital equipment by a new one. Depreciation, you know. Depreciation, what happened? This is also one part of the deciding the cost only. So when there is a cost accounting will help for the replacement of the capital equipment by new one. It means when what is the price of the product, what is the price of the machinery, etc. Whether they go for the purchase, replace, etc. All will be useful through the cost accounting only. It is used for deciding the equation of the fixed assets. What are the fixed assets? One fixed asset, anyone?
The bills receivable, bank balance.
And fixed assets, bills receivable, is it? Sabur, who told fixed assets? Bills receivable, fixed asset?
No, sir.
No.
Sir, land, buildings.
Best example, one building is there. I wanted to purchase one building. They told it is a 1 CR. Okay. Then can I buy or can I take some decision? How can I take a decision? If you want to take a decision, the contractor or maybe the builder telling it is equal to 1 CR. How you will take a decision to buy that asset? Tell me anyone. General. It is a fixed assets building, right or not? Building is a fixed asset. 100% correct or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How you decide to purchase that building 1 CR? For example, I am selling to you. That is, I am telling this building is particular building. It is equal to 1 CR. So how you take a decision whether you buy or not? What are the factors you take into consideration?
Sir, we'll see the land value of it.
Very good. Absolutely right. Land value is very, very important. So that will be only cost accounting. The construction of the cost, how much price, what is the land value, etc. Correct or wrong? So this land value, building cost, again any interior decoration, etc. Maybe overheads, what are the material used, etc. will be cost accounting will be known with this information. So that's why cost accounting will be useful for the deciding the acquisition of the various fixed assets. Best example for the purchasing of the building. What is the land value? What is the building value? But when we are writing as a financial accounting building, we are writing directly it is equal to 1 CR. But come to the cost accounting, it will be this 1 CR. What is the value of the land? What is the value of the building? What is the value of the interior decoration, etc. will be separated. So this information will be used for the acquisition of the various fixed assets. So with the help of the cost accounting, we know the various parts of the cost of the particular asset, fixed assets. Next one, it helps to say whether the asset to be bought or hired. Yes, this is also one of the important. Whether should be assets are bought or hired. For example, I am going to start a business. I need for one shed. Then I had to take a decision whether I have to construct new shed or go for the take rent. Which one is the better? The cost account will be provided. If you construction a one particular shed, what is the cost for that? Total cost. What is the interest is needed, etc. will be analyzed. If you particular construction of the particular shed, what is the cost for the particular shed? Everything information provided. If you want to take a some higher, what is the price monthly? How much you supposed to pay? Nothing but higher means what do you mean by higher? What do you mean by higher?
To employ him.
Rent. Correct or wrong?
Yes, sir.
For using of the particular assets, we have to pay particular amount to the owner. So here the cost accounting will be useful for the whether you construct or whether you take hire. If you take hire, what are the problems and prospects? What are the costs? And if you purchase or if you construct, what is the cost? The details examination will be available through the cost accounting information. So therefore, cost accounting will be useful for the whether you can purchase particular asset or hire. Okay. Best example, can I tell one thing? Anyone can you tell me one example? Godowns. You know godowns? Storage.
Warehouse.
Yes, sir. Warehouse.
Warehouses is the best example. If you construct one particular warehouse, what is the cost? If you take rent warehouses, what is the cost? Whether you go for the construct your own warehouses or go for the hire, that all will be available through the cost accounting information only. If you hire, what is the monthly you have to pay? How long you are using, etc. If you are construct own house, so what is the benefit for this? What is the cost for this? So details cost analysis will be available through the cost accounting. Okay. So these are the various cost centers in the business organization. They will be because these are the areas they will be maintained as a various cost centers. No need of personal and impersonal cost center, operation and production and service centers. So these are the areas, main areas. They will be recorded various cost needs allocation of the units into these three different areas: personal and impersonal cost center. Most of this we can see from the various administration area, operation and process cost center. This cost center will be established at manufacturing center and production and cost center. After the completion of the production, and that is a adding of the some additional like packaging, etc. That area also they will be established one center. It means these three different areas they can establish various centers for the allocation of the per unit of the cost. Three important, personal important, most of the administration areas and operation and process. This is the mainly for the manufacturing area and production and service cost. After the production, so various additional adding like packaging and advertisement, etc. whatever may be, that area also they will be established. So these are the different cost techniques. I will tell you all these things before the flexible budget. Okay, costing systems. So these are the three different systems are there: historical cost and estimated cost system and standard cost. These three important systems is useful for the deciding the budgeting purposes, mainly for the making a various plans and budgeting purposes. First one, historical cost system. Under this cost system, generally will be followed as a what are the previous cost allocations are there. Simply they can take into consultation on the basis of the previous information. then they can go for the allocation of the budget for the future purposes. Historical means on the basis of the availability of the past information. Next one is the estimated cost. So they forget about all the previous information. For now, the fresh estimated particular expenses or the cost is needed for that for particular product. For example, I'm doing that is a real estate business, development business. So what is my main business? That is the purchasing of the land and construction of the house and selling. In this case, what happened? I will be estimated what is the land value, what is the building cost, what is the internal, etc. Completely the fresh I will be estimated. Then after I decide the price. Then this particular building will be sold after 1 year. That is the value. So this is the estimation about the future product cost. So this is called as a estimated cost, standard cost. In this case, they will not use historical and estimated cost standard. It means this particular product must be, this is the standard price. That's all. It means within that cost, it must be constructed. Should not be more than the standard cost amount. Like particular building must be constructed within a 1 CR. So it is a standard. But estimation, it may be more or it may be less. But come to the standard cost, it is an allocation of the fund for the particular product. It is a particular amount. It is a standard. Should not be more or should not be less. Within that budget, it must be completed. That is called as a standard cost. Now, costing methods. This is the specific order costing, operating costing. These are the two important. And what are those? Still time is there now? Okay, I will finish fast. Okay, job costing, batch costing, contract costing, cost to plus costing. So what is the job costing? These are the various methods of the costing. That is the specific order costing and operation costing. You know the specific order cost. What do you mean here? It means this cost is the particularly specific order on the basis of the order only. That will be called as a specific order costing. For example, you got one information, you are doing as a real estate business, you got so that is the one construction of the particular building. That's a particular order. You have to construct one building. So what do you do here? The job costing, particular job. What is the particular job? Construction of the building. It means it is only your job is construction of the particular building. Specific only for the construction of that job. After that, this will be no more. It means it is specifically for the manufacturing or construction of the particular asset, particular product. After that, it will be no more. Simple example for the construction of the particular building. After that, it will be finished. So this is called as a job costing. Next one is the batch costing. Anyone? Batch costing idea? Yes? Anyone can batch? Batch 1, batch 2, batch 3, generally will speak. Anyone? Srimeda, what do you mean by batch? No response. Sabur?
Maybe one group, sir. One group of people.
Okay, you are the batch. In your semester 2, we have 3 sections, 3 batches. Section A, Section B, Section C. So on the basis of here, of course, now online, all are the one class we are running. All 3 sections we are making as a one batch. Correct or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay. If it is offline classes, we have 3 sections. We have to take 3 separate classes. In this case, what happened? University need more manpower. Correct? Now, only online classes, all batch 1. So, what are the batches are there? What is the requirement is there? Manpower. So, that will be decided on the basis of the batch costing. Particular batch, what is the cost? Now, online classes, we need only few manpower. If the batches are more manpower is required. So, particular area, particular batch. This is a simply, no, don't confuse all these things. Just it is the only introduction. We are not going to discussing in-depth costing methods. Of course, these are all are the cost accounting topics. Job costing, batch costing, these are all of the numerical exercises. Next one is the contract costing. You know contract, contractor, building contractor. So government will be given various tender contracts for particular work. How will be decided? They will be go for the various stages, estimation by the various experts, various engineers. Then they will be decided that this is the contract price. So in this case, what happened? One particular work, particular expenses will be divided into various stages. So this is called as a contract costing. Cost plus costing. After this cost, there is a uncertain. For example, construction of the one building, that will be my estimation. I am telling you 1 CR. So is there any chances for the within a 1 CR possible? May be possible, may not be possible. Correct or not? Because
Yes.
it will be go for the process 1 year. This during the 1 year, future is uncertain. There may be more expenses or maybe less. So for these purposes, what is the cost for the particular product? Then 5% or 10% plus additional provision they will be maintained. That is called as a cost plus costing. Cost plus costing. Additional provisions. 5%, whatever may be. For example, construction of the one building estimated 1 CR. On this, there will be additionally 10% as a provision. Cost. Maybe, may not be there. Okay, so these are the various cost-based costing. So this is the completely specific operating costing. This is the completely within a organization, and output costing from one product, from the manufacturing beginning itself, raw material and end use, different stages. What is the cost? That is called as a output costing. From the beginning to the ending, each level it will be ordered. So come to the process costing. Some of the organization, the entire manufacturing is divided into various process. Process 1, process 2, process 3. Especially this type of the we can see in the various manufacturing sector, the entire product will be divided into various process. Process 1, process 2. Okay. So for example, construction of the one building up to the slab, one process. After that, construction of the brickworks. After the next one process, that is a interior decoration. So it means total 3 process area there. Construction of the building up to the slab, roof. Then construction of the all the brickworks. Next one within a internal decoration, whatever, 3 stages. So this is called as a process costing. And service costing, this is especially used for the various using of the various manpower, etc. Compositive costing, this is used for the comparison with the one product to the another product, etc. So this will be used for the various costing methods. Don't confuse all these things. This is the only for your information. Don't expect that this is the in your examination, because cost accounting introduction is there. These are the various parts of the cost accounting system. Introductions. Okay. Now classification of the cost on the basis of the elements of the cost. Okay, so this is the important. Now material cost, labor cost, and direct expenses and overheads. So this is on the basis of the elements. These are the actually three important: material, labor, and overheads. Of course, direct expenses is a part of the, that is the material and labor. You know the material. So raw material, what is the cost? Mainly for manufacturing of the particular product, the elements of the cost is mainly material, labor, and overheads. These are the three important: material, labor, overheads. So these are the three combinations generally is called as the elements of the cost. What is the cost for the material? Because most of the manufacturing unit for completion of the one final product, the major spending, major cost is belongs to the material. Of course, if you construct one building, so what is the major cost for this? Material. Cement, steel, sand, bricks, that is the electricity, etc. altogether. So this is a major, because this is one of the element. Next one is the labor. Again, direct labor. Here, labor also again divided into skilled labor and unskilled labor. What is the cost for the labor? Next one is the direct expenditure. This will be any directly related to the manufacturing of the product. Those expenditure may becomes under the direct expenditure and overheads. This is the additionally added expenditure is called as a overheads on the basis of the function. So production cost, administration cost, selling cost, distribution cost, finance cost, research and development cost. Production cost. So what is the production cost included? What is the material price? What is the labor? What is the others, etc. All will be included in the production cost. Administration cost. Completely these are the indirect expenditure, like payment of the manager salaries and office rent, etc. come under the administration cost. Selling cost, you know the advertisement cost, manufacturing, salesman commissions, etc. comes under the selling. Distribution expenditure, like that is a warehouse rent and transportation, etc. Finance cost, under this interest on capital, interest on bank loan, etc. Research and development cost. Further, nowadays, you know this is the COVID vaccination. There are so many researches going on. For this purpose, whatever the amount is spent, that will become under the research and development cost. Now, on the basis of the controllability, this on the basis of this information, this is the chances for the controlling of the cost. Here, very important: variable cost, fixed cost, and semi-variable cost. Variable cost, remember, very important for the flexible budget. Variable cost. This cost is increase or decreasing with the level of the output. If the more output is there, more cost. If the more output is there, more cost. If the less output is there, less cost. That is called as a variable. It means it will be depending on the either increase or decreasing with the level of the output. Best example for the material. If you need, for example, 10,000 units manufacturing. So what is the material is there? If 20,000 material units of production, how much you need material? More. Correct or wrong? For example, in the particular manufacturing, you are producing 1,000 units. The variable cost. For example, I will tell you 1,000 units, 10,000. Next stage, I am producing. I wanted to produce 2,000 units. This will be more or less. Yes. Sabu, Srimeda. Are you there? No response? Sabur? Manasa?
Yes, sir.
Here, variable cost with increase or decreasing this expenditure with the level of the output. If the more units producing, this cost will be more. If the less producing, this cost will be less. That is called as a variable cost. If you construct one building, you need less labor. If you construct 10 buildings, you need more labor. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
So it means what happened? This cost will be increasing. Remember, variable cost. Where production is more expenditure. Production is less expenditure. This is called as a variable expenditure. This is a very important for the high school budget. Next one is the fixed cost. At any level of the output, maybe you construct 1 building, 10 buildings, 100 buildings, the cost will be same. It will not be changed. This is called as a fixed. Manager is there. So he had to supervise all these things. Whether 1 building or 10 building, whatever may be, just he is a manager. His salary is fixed. That is called as a fixed cost. Understood? Variable and fixed, very important. I am going to stop now. Variable with the level of the changes of the output, it will be more or less. Fixed always it will be same. Next one is the semi-variable cost. Certain amount is the fixed. After that it will be changes. After that it will be changes. Semi-variable. It means under the semi-variable, fixed as well as variable is also included. Fixed as well as variable is also included. That cost is called as a semi-variable. Semi-variable, fixed plus variable is included. That is called as a fixed cost. Current bill, you know, current bill, minimum rate, you know, minimum electricity bill.
Yes, sir.
After that, what happened? It will be more or less. Minimum electricity bill, whether you consume or not, nowadays what happened? 60 rupees is per month minimum electricity bill. If you more units use, you have to pay more. If less, that will be less. But should not be less than 60. It is called as a
Yes, sir. It
semi-variable.
depends upon the number of units you consume.
Yes, someone?
Sir, it depends upon the number of units we consume, sir.
Yeah, but fixed is the 60 is the minimum, whether you used or not. That is called as a up to minimum is the fixed. After that, it will be changes with the level of the consumption. Correct?
Yes, sir.
This is called as a semi-variable. It means fixed certain amount. After that, it will be variable. It will be changes. So this is called as a semi-variable because this is the very important. This is the variable, fixed, and semi-variable. Variable, it will be changes with the level of the output. If the more units are production, more cost, and fixed at any level, it will be same. Semi-variable, it will be certain up to certain level, it will be fixed. After that, it will be variable. Best example for the electricity bill. Okay, I am going to stop now. So tomorrow I'll be start